This is not your typical election. It's not just a choice between parties and policies. It's a more fundamental choice about who we are as a people. This is Barack Obama, and I want to tell you about my friend and your candidate for the U.S. Senate, Deborah Ross. We've been fighting to change the way Washington works over these last 8 years, and while we've made a lot of progress, we still have a long way to go. But Deborah Ross will continue that fight in the Senate because that's what she's always done. While some in Raleigh want to make it harder for us to vote, Deborah made it easier for us to vote, expanding voting rights by making the ballot box more accessible. While too many politicians put the wealthy and corporate interests first, Deborah puts North Carolina first. She wants to make education more affordable and help working people keep more of what they earn. North Carolina, you have an opportunity to show the world what kind of people we are. Deborah Ross will always put the people of North Carolina first. That's why I urge you to send Deborah to the U.S. Senate.
I'm Deborah Ross, candidate for U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Deborah Ross for Senate.
While President Obama and the Democrats have been fighting to change the way Washington works, some want to turn back the clock on their progress. We need to prevent that this November at the ballot box. Deborah Ross and the Democrats are fighting to put our community first and will continue President Obama's priorities.
All the progress we've made these last 8 years is on the ballot. Civility is on the ballot. Respect for women is on the ballot. Tolerance is on the ballot. Justice is on the ballot. Equality is on the ballot. Democracy is on the ballot. If you want to send a message in this election, make it a resounding message. Send a message for progress. Send a message for reason. Send a message for hope.
Send a message and vote for Deborah Ross and the Democrats because it's time to change the way Washington works.
I'm Deborah Ross, candidate for U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Deborah Ross for